I personally don't know what the fuck I would do if I ever had a friend that all of a sudden got into this whole AI companion thing or wanting to have like a sex spot. What would you do in that? Because I might just freeze up and be like, yo, I can't be this guy's friend.
Look him dead in the face. Ask him what the genuine fuck is wrong with him. You are not a human being. You are a fucking incel. You are a fucking disgrace. You are a waste of an ejaculation. You should have gone down the toilet drain. And then I would no longer be friends with that person. The Knicks winning the finals right now is going to make New Yorkers that much more obnoxious. They're their own race. They're not being dicks to you, but they comes off like they're being dicks. They just have like this egotistical, obnoxious side to them, and they're like, no, we're New Yorkers. It's like, no, you're a fucking dickwad. That's what you are. You know what I'm saying? Like you're the cream that forms under the foreskin of a cock. I've been turned down to my fucking face twice. I was walking by myself, and I was actually headed to the cafeteria to go grab some lunch, and I saw her sitting by herself. So I'm like, hey, you want to call me? I'm gonna go grab some lunch. She tells me, she's like, I would never go out with you. The second one, I actually was interested in this one girl. She looked at me dead in the eye. Didn't say no. Says, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Double Vision's podcast. My name is Salim.
And it's your boy Devo.
Sakib is not behind the board again today. As you can see, the setup is the same as it was last time. This kid is sick again, bro. Get it to fucking together.
You need to stop drinking so much energy drinks.
Honestly.
Gotta be having 4 a day.
Big doubt. Guys, Devo, I'm gonna let you spearhead this episode.
Sure.
I feel like shit today.
Uh-oh.
Taking some antibiotics, dude, and I don't know why. Every time I take it, it feels like my insides are fucking falling apart. It just hurts, dude.
Taking antibiotics hurts?
Well, I don't know what's going on with me, dude. Like I took it with food as I'm supposed to, but now it's just I don't know. Like I feel like this sharp pain, like all across my abdomen area here. Just feeling like I'm gonna throw up.
Question: do you take it prior to eating food, or do you take it after?
After. You're supposed to take it
Interesting.
after you eat.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah.
But I don't know what it is, so you're up.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Well, I hope you feel better during this episode.
Thanks.
And Sakya, stop drinking so much freaking energy drinks, man. They gotta be going through like 3 or 4 cans a day. It's not good. That's not good for your heart.
I don't think he does that much.
So congratulations to the Knicks. It seems like they've actually won their first NBA championship after 53 years.
Forever.
I'm not a huge basketball guy, but obviously it seems like it was a pretty big deal. I mean, obviously it is. After 53 years, you're winning a big championship. Yeah. People were apparently going out on the streets and causing havoc, like every riot that they do.
I feel like that's standard, dude. Even when Toronto won, like I was in Toronto, dude, when they won, and it was just you heard car honks, like fine, sure, you're partying, but then I also heard glass shattering.
Yeah,
I heard fireworks going off. I heard also sound like gunshots going off. I heard like people, just shit being thrown and banged into, and it's like I don't understand that part of celebrating. I don't understand what destroying your city does for celebrating. That does not make sense to me. As a outsider, like I'm not a super fan of sports, but I'm also not like I guess I'm a pretty casual viewer of sports.
Yeah, same.
But same thing like like the finals, the NBA finals, like and some big sporting events and stuff like that too. It's fun to watch, but I don't understand the whole destruction part of celebrating. It doesn't make sense to me.
That's one thing too. Like I agree with you. It's like you look at it. It's like okay, but what do you guys get from climbing like stoplight poles and making those things fall? Like now that intersection's fucked. And everyone's tax money is now having to go to repair all those things. 100%. Like, I don't think people put 2 to 2 together and they just kind of go out and start doing some crazy shit, doing burnouts, causing accidents, breaking and stealing shit because they just think everybody's out and about in the streets, flipping like police cars over. Like I've seen videos of riots where people are either like throwing eggs at cop cars and like flipping things over, and it's all just for celebration reasons.
If it's a riot. I understand that.
That's terrifying.
But when it's a celebration, bro, when you're rioting and you're throwing shit like that and you're flipping cars, like that doesn't make. I don't know. Sports fans, maybe you guys can fucking tell me why you guys do stupid shit like that. But
I'd like to know. Yeah.
The one thing I'm gonna say is the Knicks winning the finals right now is going to make New Yorkers that much more obnoxious. They're already so fucking obnoxious. Like New Yorkers are your own, like they're their own race. Okay, so New Yorkers have like that New York personality. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like they're not being dicks to you, but they comes off like they're being dicks. They just have like this egotistical, obnoxious side to them, and they're like, "No, we're New Yorkers." It's like, no, you're a fucking dickwad. That's what you are. You know what I'm saying? Like you're the cream that forms under the foreskin of a cock. That's what you are. Famunda cheese. That's what you are. I get some Famunda cheese with my Jewish bagels. You fucking assholes.
God, that's like...
They had this saying, they're like, my mayor is Muslim, my bagels are Jewish, my Dior is Christian or something like that. Knicks in 4, like they created like this chant.
Oh,
but Knicks didn't go to 4; they went to 5, bitches. So fucking now they're gonna be like, they're gonna do what you do with all love and respect.
Okay,
they're gonna do what you do and be like, no, it's fine. We knew they weren't gonna win 4 games, dude. We knew they weren't gonna win it in 4. They have to win it in 5. Like, shut the fuck up.
I don't know why I'm randomly catching shit. I get it. I get why I'm catching random shit, but it was just like caught me off guard. No, so I totally forgot. Yeah, their new mayor is yeah, he's Muslim. So yeah, that chant's actually funny.
My mayor's Muslim, my bagel's Jewish, my Christian Dior, Knicks in 4. That was the chant.
That's actually pretty cool chant. Now,
it is. You know what irritates me about it? My mayor is Muslim. Okay, the subject and then the adjective. My bagels are Jewish. My Christian Dior? What the fuck? It's supposed to be my Dior is Christian. But you can't rhyme Christian with 4. So now it doesn't make sense. So fix your fucking chants.
No. Okay, hold on. Wait. Question. And this is just me being maybe stupid. Why are the bagels being considered Jewish? Like, is that...
Are you retarded?
No.
Bagels are Jewish.
Are they actually? No, I generally did not know
that.
this.
Yeah, bagels are Jewish.
Really?
Yeah.
They were the ones that came up with making a round dough with a hole in the center?
Isn't it crazy to think Windsor was the spot that came up with fucking shredded pepperoni?
Yeah, you're right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
No, 9 billion people in the world, not one place thought to fucking slice this shit up.
Their thing. Yeah, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that. I totally forgot.
You get
Windsor.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally forgot Windsor was the one that brought that up.
Yeah, but yeah, bagels are Jewish.
I did not know that.
Bagels are a Jewish delicacy.
I'm boycotting bagels.
Oh, you can. The moment you get bagels can you get bagels at Starbucks? Probably not.
Yeah. They had like pre-made shit though. It's like they have like pre-made stuff made with like bagels and then they kind of like heat it or toast it up.
Damn, bro. So when people get their bagels double toasted, is that like a PTSD response? That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yo, that's no. I feel like that was a fine line. You just damn.
That's funny. That is funny.
That's so fucked.
That's crazy. Double toast my bagels.
So okay, hold on. So what
if you go to Tim Hortons, right?
Yeah.
What if you go to Tim Hortons, right? And there's a Jewish person behind the counter. You don't know if they're Jewish. They're just Jewish immediately, right? And
I've seen Jewish people eating bagels.
Well, no, not eating. I always they eat bagels, buddy.
Well, yeah, they made them.
You eat Persian food.
True.
What the fuck? I don't know. I'm saying you go to the person. Hey, can you double toast my bagels? What if they refuse and they say no? And they say why? And it's like because they're having like a PTSD response.
Dude, do you think bagels would be some sort of slang or slur?
No.
No.
Like
yo, I'm gonna double toast your bagel.
No, it sounds like a threat.
No, it's telling someone you're gonna triple toast their bagel because it's gonna come out black and burnt.
I don't know.
There's another form of.
I don't think it's a slur, buddy.
Could you imagine if it was though? But no, that's crazy. I didn't know. But yeah, congratulations to the Knicks. I mean, it's still crazy to me. I didn't know that Jews had created bagels, so that's news to me today. I did not know that, and I'm a fucking lover of bagels, as you can tell. I'm a fat fuck.
Let me see if Andrew Schultz. He's so funny. He posted a version of that chant, but for the game 5.
Oh, he changed it. Like he changed it up a little bit or something.
If it's still up here. Hold on, I'm gonna see. No, it went down. It said something. I forgot what the 2 lines were, but in order to rhyme, 5, he goes something. My sleep's deprived. Knicks in 5. So funny.
My sleep's deprived. Knicks in 5.
So funny, dude.
Yo, these guys. I gotta applaud people that can come up with stuff like that on the fly. Because like it takes talent. Like that's something that you just got to be born with. Like you can't.
No, you're not born with it.
There's no way you can really teach or train yourself to come up with
those
things on the fly. Really?
Just be quick with it. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like there's moments where you're like, dude, you need to be quicker with it, right? I'm like, but I can't.
Brother, I trained myself to be quick with it with shit.
You're like super quick with it though sometimes. But
here's
a little concerning.
Here's a little bit stupid part, like psychotic part, and the part where I kind of got quick with it with shit. I would literally talk to myself and create scenarios. And just to have like, ooh, if this happened, this is what I would say. If this happened, this is what I would say. Talk to myself in a fucking mirror, brother.
So you would sit in a chair across from your mirror.
Not in a chair.
Okay, fine. You stand. Whatever. You could be
but like brushing my teeth, for example, like
and you talk to yourself.
I like brushing my teeth, and I'll be like, "Oh, you fucking something about brushing your teeth," and I'll be like, "This is what I would say." I don't know, just fucking stupid shit.
See that takes a special type of person, dude.
Yeah,
that's not me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm doing when I'm brushing my teeth? I ain't sitting there be like, yo, you look super fucking dumb, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then start making a comeback on myself. That's weird to me.
I don't know. I mean, I don't only do it when I brush my teeth, but I mean, like, you know, they say, like, you know, they say like in the shower is like when you have an argument with somebody, you don't know what to say, but in the shower, like you take all your frustrations out because you start replaying the stuff in your head. This is what I would have done. You motherfucker. Like,
see, so I'm that approach, right? Like I may not know in the heat of the moment what to say right off the bat unless I've like already pre-rehearsed it or prepared myself for the moment, right? So when someone says something to me and I don't have a comeback at the time, 5 hours down the road, the comeback will come because I'll just be sitting on the couch or something like, motherfucker. Like, you know, like I could have said this and I could have fucking
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's like it comes with the territory, but it's like you just practice it. Like when certain things in life, whatever, like anything could happen in life. And I just think of like a roast or I think of like a joke or I just think of something over it. So now it's like it just happens where it's like something happens. Oh, boom, it's there.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, because there's moments, man, where you come up with some stuff on the fly just like that bagel joke you just made. Like, I would have never put 2 to 2 together right now. Maybe in a few hours, I'd probably be like, oh, you know what? That's actually funny. I should have said that, but you just came with it on the fly. But no, that takes some skill. But you know, I don't know. Like I could never see myself talking to myself and trying to make these types of scenarios to come up with things. But maybe that's just because I don't really do, like, I don't have the intention of wanting to do something like that. Where I'm quick on the responses. But I mean, that's a cool thing to have, especially something coming up with like, I'm sleep deprived and Knicks and Vibe. Like that shit rhymes and it sounds actually pretty hard. The
point of it to rhyme.
I know, but it's like, good on them, and that's funny. So shout out to Andrew Schultz. That's pretty fucking funny.
But that's another thing too, right? Because it was like, I would just have so much shit like people would say to me when I was younger, and I'm like, oh, I can't defend myself. I can't say nothing. And same thing, like hours later, I'd come home from school, and then I'd be like, oh, I could have said this, this, and this, you know. And so the way I am now with my jokes and stuff, that's how I've always been. Even in like grade school and high school, I just wasn't funny. Maybe it was just how I was delivering it, maybe how I was saying it. So I was never funny, right? So in my head, like I would get so self-conscious about saying shit that when I would come home, I would say like all these scenarios to myself as well. Like, oh, this happened. This is how I could have responded to it. This is what I could have said and come up with different things. And over time, I guess I just got better with my delivery or something. I don't know, but where now I can say things and they're funny. But it's the same like sense of humor shit that I've had my whole life. It's just funnier now because of whatever reason. Maybe I can deliver better. But that also helped with my wit because now it's like shit comes up. It's like I can just quickly fire some stuff off. All right, I'll tell you a scenario at work that happened. I like to fuck around and joke around a lot at work.
Oh, we know.
Right? Sometimes, yes, I forget that I'm in a professional corporate setting.
Oh, fuck.
One of my coworkers, actually, I'm not even going to say that part. My manager asked one of my coworkers, hey, do you speak another language? Because we were just talking about language and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah.
Do you speak another language? Immediately, I just blurred out bullshit. No, like, thought about there's customers there, who might be there. Just outright, do you speak another language? Bullshit from across the pharmacy, bro. Everyone starts dying of laughter. Okay? Starts dying of laughter. In the moment, I'm just like, oh shit. It clocked me after I said it. I'm like, oh fuck, that's what I said. But because they were laughing, I'm like, thank God. You know, I've been in certain scenarios before. You work in a pharmacy, you can't say this, not this pharmacy, some other one that I used to work at.
Right.
I said something, I'm like, oh, you know, this fucking whatever. I got in trouble because the person reported me for saying fucking. And it's like, we were just having a normal conversation. I wasn't even saying it to somebody.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like, you're in a pharmacy. This has to be a professional setting. You can't use language like that.
I feel like sometimes people just take it a little bit too far. Too far.
I agree with you. Bro, like, my spot now, I talk the way I talk. Obviously, I'm more mindful. Yeah. Like, I don't deliberately come out and start swearing, but like, it's mindful. If it comes out, it comes out. Like, no one cares, right? That it just irritates me how it's like certain people, because it's like they're older. It was like, oh, this fucking guy who came out. Oh,
okay. Okay, I got a question. I'm curious. Have you ever, like, obviously you deal with the clients, right? Like, you provide that to them sometimes, like you hand over medication and stuff over to them. Has there ever been a situation where like you've went to go give the product and you get into a conversation and you start like, you accidentally drop in a swear word thinking that you're like buddies with the person because all of a sudden like you just forgot about it?
It depends who it is. Like my clientele is a little bit older, but there's some people that come in too. Like when I see my friends, I seen Shad come in one time. You know, so he comes in and we're just talking the way we talk normally. Oh man, yo, fuck that shit. How's everything going? Oh, what the fuck, dude? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like you just talk the way you're talking. But some of the older clientele, I mean, I'm more mindful of it, not because of like who they are, but or what's gonna happen. Is I just don't talk.
More of a respect thing type. Like professional criticism.
Yeah.
So back to the whole topic about like the whole quick wit stuff. There's a reason why I think I've kind of hindered myself on wanting to be quick with my responses. And it still kind of bugs me to this day, even though it shouldn't. But like back in like, we're talking elementary school now, long time ago, there was a sweater that my grandma had like hand knit me at the time when I was a kid. So I had worn it and I went to school. And then people were like pointing it out. They're like, oh, like what is this? Like, it's my grandma. And that was my response. I said, oh, it's my grandma. I brought out the statement incorrectly, right? Oh man, dude, no one would let it fucking go.
I don't know what's weird about that.
Well, I said that it was my grandma. So then they were like, oh, you wear your grandma, blah, blah, blah. They start going all this crazy shit, right? Annoying. So mind you, this is an elementary school. Yeah. I'm like, fuck, grade 6, like 5, 6 or whatever. But it still stuck to me to that day. And then that's why I'm not quick with it anymore. Like I'll stay quiet. Like someone could make a joke at me, but I won't have a proper response right away. Yeah. That's why like, you'll be like, bro, why don't you have a comeback? I'm like, I'm terrified to give a comeback, you know, like because of the past and how it fucked with me. Yeah. But I've been getting a little bit better. I've been getting more somewhat not quick with it, but the timing has dropped. But that thing has genuinely scarred me. And it's funny because we were just talking about it and it came back to me again. I was like, fuck yeah. After they responded to me, I quickly said, oh, it's my grandma. And then all of a sudden that fucking thing just ripped me apart. Like it was like, no more, oh my God, that's so nice. It's like, haha, you wear your grandma. That's fucking stupid. You know, and it's like kids just roasting the fuck out of me.
Kids, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like the whole class.
Yeah.
So it's like a 20v1, you know? Like don't Drake be saying it. I just be standing there like, bro, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's in the past. But yeah, I feel like there's always those types of trauma or whatever.
I don't blame you, bro. I'm the exact same way. Oh shit, black screen. I'm the exact same way. There's like certain things with me too from that happened in high school that still linger with me to this day. That's the reason I don't approach girls or talk to girls like that. Like,
do tell?
Yeah, well, I need like to break the ice over like a text conversation or like a DM or something like that too. Like if I'm out somewhere and I see a girl that I think is attractive with her, I will not approach her. Till date. Really? I won't, because I have this.
You've been turned down before at dances?
Not dances, brother. I've been turned down to my fucking face twice, which this is what scarred me. This is my grandma equivalent too.
Okay.
So, it was in high school. There was a girl that used to hang. I had no friends in high school. I had two boys that like me, my two boys. We used to hang out all the time. But even they had like other friends and shit like that. I didn't really have no other friends. So I was always like the guy who, you know, we always just walked the halls and shit, talked. But like when they would hang out with their other friends, I was literally walking the halls by myself. Like I was that guy. There used to be this 3-on-3 basketball tournament called Hoops for Heart.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember it.
Name sounds familiar.
So basically it's to raise money for like heart disease or anything heart related, heart condition, stuff like that. So stroke survivors, stuff like that. So anyway, so the way the rules were, you needed 2 guys and at least 1 girl on the team. That was the rules, right? So the one girl that was friends with one of them, obviously I'm not gonna say her name. I thought we were cool. I thought, you know, she's like part of the group where we were cool and stuff like that too. So one day we're just walking by. And I was walking by myself, and I was actually headed to the cafeteria to go grab some lunch, and I saw her sitting by herself. So I'm like, hey, you want to call me? I'm going to go grab some lunch. You tell me before I say anything further. Is there anything wrong in saying this?
No, I mean, if you're just seeing someone by themselves, you're just putting out a friendly gesture, right? To, hey, I'm available if you want to just go grab something to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really friendly in my opinion. I don't see a problem with it.
She tells me, she's like, I would never go out with you. I'm like, no, I meant right now. She's like, no, I'm okay. Okay. Continue walking by myself. Strike 1. The second one, I actually was interested in this one girl. Okay? Generally was interested in this one girl. My friends, those 2 boys, like, they're just to ask her, bro, what's the worst that can happen? She says no. She says no. I'm like, yeah, you're right. What's the worst? Worst is she will say no, not interested, whatever, right? Hey, you know, I would love to take you out. one day, I forget how I said it, but it was very simple and to the point. Like, hey, I would love to take you out this weekend if you're free, whatever. She looked at me dead in the eye, didn't say no, says, "You're too ugly to date," and laughed in my face.
That's ruthless.
Yeah.
It's like this one video I've seen before. It's like this girl just like broke up or whatever, and this guy is like trying to console her, and she's got a shotgun because she wants to like commit suicide, right? So they're like getting all close, whatever. She's like head in his shoulders type thing, and he like kisses her, right? And then she pulls back, and she's like, "What the fuck was that?" And then she's like, "I just broke up, and you try and pull this stuff, blah blah." Blows her fucking head off with the shotgun. That's the worst that they could say from not saying no. Commit suicide.
Jesus Christ.
It was part of a movie. It was a fucked up scene. Like, I don't even remember what the fuck the name was, but I saw it and it traumatized. I'm like, damn, so you're telling me a girl could say more than no, she could fucking kill herself.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The worst you can say is no. No, there's worse.
Either that, or you ask them, they say no, and then they go ew and run out the window, commit suicide. That
fuck, dude.
This is a fucked up world we live in, bro. But I feel bad. I apologize that happened to you. I don't feel bad, but I'm sorry. It's life thing. But with all these things with issues and stuff that men and guys and girls and females have all together. Would you ever approach the opportunity of having an artificial girlfriend, though?
No, absolutely the fuck not. No.
But apparently that seems to be the growing trend.
I know. But no, before we get into that, let me just finish my topic because I didn't get to finish my topic.
Shit, yeah.
Before we get to that.
Yeah.
So because of that, like I understand what you're saying about the childhood trauma shit and it sticks with you.
Yeah.
Right? Bro, till date, I cannot approach a girl in person.
But you'll approach them via text.
That's different. Because I'm like, if you reject me, what's the worst that can happen is you can go blow your fucking head off.
Story.
Yeah, screenshot. But I'm not creepy with it.
That's fair, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not creepy with it. I'm not weird with it. But you screenshot, you put in the story, okay, what's going to happen? That you're being a total cunt about this? You know what I'm saying? So then that's the thing. So like I'll approach them over text and stuff like that. And if I get left on red, I get left on red, whatever. I don't have to face that fear. Sorry, I don't have to face that rejection in person. That's what it is. That fear of rejection in person. Because then it's like, then I'm embarrassed. If I send you a text message, you leave me on red, I fucking forget about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but do you think that's also like the leading cause of why people aren't actually like getting together though? It's because do you think that people think that by you approaching them, or if a female's approaching me via messaging only and not actually physically in person, do you think that kind of makes them think that you're not a man or you're not a lady enough to...
No, because for me it's worked that way. Like that's how it works for me basically. It's like I'll message them and then from there once we start talking and then it's like, oh, do you want to go out, whatever, then we can meet. Just got Amber Alert.
That's what that was?
I think so.
I figured that's what that was. Yeah, there was some crazy
tornado warning. Nice.
We did.
We
might die, ladies and gentlemen.
It's just like I'm saying. So it's like from there, once we start talking and get the ball rolling, it kind of like breaks the ice a little bit. And then when we meet, it's not awkward. It's not weird, because I also get so in my own head about shit that when it is like in person too, like sometimes I feel like I'm awkward or weird. Like I've had my friends introduce me to some girls, whatever. And it's like, oh, this is so-and-so, this is sick, whatever. We start talking and I get very self-conscious. I get very awkward and I get very weird. But if I know the person over text at least and we've broken that ice, like I'm super comfortable in person.
But do you notice that sometimes people are actually completely different though in text and in person? Like, you could break the ice with someone, but then you meet them in person, it almost kind of feels like they don't even know you or they don't even want to entertain the fact that
I've never had that issue.
Really?
Yeah.
I've had that a few times.
Really?
Yeah, where it's like we'll be in a group setting, like, oh, we've already chatted before, we've broken the ice, whatever, like we're friends or whatever you'd want to claim. And it's like, yeah, you meet them for the first time or whatnot in person. And I don't know if it's because people are shy or whatever the world is right now, but like, I don't know. You get like weird vibes where it's like they try to act like as if they don't know you or if it's like you're completely brand new to them. And it's weird.
No, I mean, maybe they're just bad people.
Maybe. I don't know. Like I've had a few experiences like that, especially like going to friends' birthdays and stuff like that.
I've had it with friends, and you and I know, you and I have experienced it together with friends, not like in a romantic way, but like, for example, like friends that are of ours that like we've seen people. Yeah. They're cool with us. But then in front of other people, they act like they don't fucking know us.
Yeah. Those are people. I don't know. Those people, to me, I feel like it's a little shady. It's like, why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like?
That's what I'm saying. I've experienced it in that regard. Never with like a girl one-on-one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys. If you're hearing shit in the background, we got the cleaning crew at the studio today, so they're doing all their stuff right now too. So
I was gonna say we're not getting haunted. I promise you. That was very creepy, by the way.
There was one last point I wanted to make about that before we moved on. I don't remember, but anyway, going back to your AI girlfriend thing.
Yeah, well, and boyfriends apparently too.
Whatever it is, having a what would you call them?
AI companions.
AI companions.
Yeah,
like they're just virtual, like on your phone.
They have holograms of them now.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not, like, you can't physically touch it.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you want to swipe a hologram? Like, you got to hug a hologram. That shit, you block the light. Now it's just a dark fucking handprint in front of the face. So it's like stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, bro, I think AI, I mean, I genuinely think AI companions, this whole AI companion shit is a fucking weird fucking.
It's for the people that have weird kinks, right? It's like,
I wouldn't even put it in a kink, bro. I would put you fucking, like, you're a serial killer. You remember how they used to make fun of gamers back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a virgin. You're this. You're that. You don't leave your mom's basement. I think it's that modern day equivalent with AI companions. Yes, bro. What type of people do you know are using AI companions? The same ones that use fucking sex bots or sex dolls. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, if you put 2 to 2 together, those things are not too far apart. I mean, at one point, that artificial AI is going to run that sex bot.
100%.
And it's going to basically do exactly what he wanted to do.
100%. And that's the thing. When you fuck, you can't fuck a human person, so you decide to go and get a sex toy or a sex bot, whatever the fuck they're called, sex doll.
Crazy.
Now you're fucking that. But how do you live with that? The moment you integrate AI into that, bro, I think it's disgusting. I'd rather put a hole in this wall and fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It starts populating all the data to the cloud. The fucking someone hacks in, a fucking leak goes out. Everybody knows your business at that point.
Everyone sees like a POV of you just fucking hounding this fucking doll.
Because you know damn well that robot's recording everything.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Holy shit. What if like, okay, fuck. So you know
it's
how
giving you head and it's recording from a point of view.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna talk some nasty shit to it, bro, and it's recording everything.
Who's a good little clanker? Could you imagine? Oh my fuck! Could you imagine spending like $350,000 on a fucking sex bot, and then it's recording you telling it who's a good clanker?
It doesn't even sound like this. It sounds like metal. Like when you fucking like. Sorry, Rufus. Come here.
Oh fuck!
Bitch.
No, not Rufus.
Like that little tinny metal sound.
Oh, it reminds me of that episode with Family Guy where Stewie gives Brian a clone. What? And Brian starts fucking the clone. And then Family Guy.
I haven't seen that one.
It's an episode where Stewie creates a clone for Brian, right? Okay. With the same mindset so that Brian can kind of see who he is as a person, right?
Right.
He ends up falling in love with like this robot, Brian, who's a clone. And bro, he ends up ramming his back drive.
Holy shit.
And it was sending ping notifications like Google
That's
to
funny as fuck.
So imagine every time you fucking the AI system sending a notification, sexual intimacy activated.
It's just loud as fuck.
Well, just like those movies, especially the one recently with Megan Fox in it. I forgot what the name of the movie was, but she plays as a robot, right? Like a housemaid robot. Oh, she was phenomenal in that movie. I absolutely fucking loved it. Not just because she's a great looking girl, but like she actually really did a good job with the acting. That movie, it's like very similar to what's going to happen in the future, you know, where companies are going to be created where you're going to have robot maids, or men or female, right? That have artificial intelligence. They're, you know, hardwired to do something, not to harm humans, whatever. And we had so many movies of these that come out. But in this movie, you know, the husband's wife is like terminally ill. She's in the hospital. And so he needs help. So he buys this maid, and it's Megan Fox, right? So she comes in and she basically hardwires herself and wants to be his wife now.
Okay.
Starts trying to sexually arouse him and all this stuff and all this. And it becomes like a thing where she now is like in love with him. and basically wants to kill the kids and the wife just to have him. So AI is scary, bro, with the sex bot, maid bot shit. But like,
can we go back to having fun?
we are, but I fear that people are actually going to still continue using this because they're already claiming that within 2030, the overall price for all this AI companion work is going to be around $523 billion.
That's crazy.
But that means that there are people there that are physically actively using this right now, and it's only going to grow. This isn't going to be like an OnlyFans thing where it kind of has a high point and then it kind of has a drop. It's going to continuously keep steadily growing because we all know people nowadays are a lot more introverted than they used to be.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like you look around, you know, and you would think that, oh, you know, I'm not really seeing a lot of people out and about lately, you know? Yeah, I always see them out and about, like boats and pools and all that. So yeah, that's great and all. But like when you drive down our streets, it's fucking dead. Mm-hmm. Everybody's all introverted, right? They're all just either going to the gym, staying home, or not doing anything, right? That is going to rise and it's going to become a problem because we're going to see more weird people come out of this. It's going to be like the whole thing that COVID happened. Everyone became fucking weird. They had no social aspects or understandings of how to collaborate with people.
I think, yes, I agree with you. It's going to get a little bit more crazy, but I think it's obviously it's different than having a sex toy or sex doll than it is having like one of those AI real life companions. Because everyone said like, you know, it's like the iRobot shit or whatever it may be. But I think it's weird when you get to fucking those things, bro. Like you're fucking metal.
But it's not though. But it's not.
What is it?
I actually saw a video of this new company that's building these things, and it's like they are actually using material that is like human flesh-like.
Hell.
Yeah. So the exterior feels like human. Underneath the skin is all the wires and stuff. But then they're also creating like the private areas where they're making it kind of like pocket pussies, right? Because those things have like that special texture and whatnot to make it feel like you're doing it with a real person. They're doing all that to the point where they're even self-lubricating. They actually are built. Serious? I'm not even joking.
Holy shit.
There's a company in China right now. I forgot what the name is, but they're
of course it'll be China.
Well, it is. A lot of these things are coming out from China, dude. And like it's crazy to say it, but yeah, that's where it's all stemming from. And they're gonna make a lot of money off of this.
Okay, question. Is it going to be made like a real vagina that can, you know, slowly expand? Like what if you got to find one that fits?
No, apparently from what I saw, it's going to basically be adaptive.
I hate that you answer that so genuinely.
No, but I've been like curious about these things because I've always been curious about like why on earth are people even doing these robots? You know what I'm saying? Like what is the whole intention? Now there's so many new companies coming out, especially with all this like Claude artificial intelligence and all these things that are 10 times better than ChatGPT. And they're like getting put into these things. Like they have a robot. There was at a what do you want to call it? You know those networking events where they have like booths and they can present you guys like stuff. Yeah. So they had one at this one exhibition that they were at, and it was half a robot. So it was like at the underneath the chest line, they had cut the robot off, and it was just a high up, right? Fully functioning robot with a full facial feature movement, that's everything. Crazy. Made it look like she was like legit. Like it made her look like she was a real human being. That's crazy. So I'm like, okay, people are taking that now and they're throwing it onto these sex bots or maid bots or whatever the fuck you want to call them. And you know damn well there's people hamming it out. And they don't have to worry about them getting pregnant.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's a fucking feature. Update 2.0.
Fuck, could you imagine hitting your clanker from behind and all of a sudden she's pregnant with a little clanker?
Bro, that's crazy. Half human, half machine for robots. Fucking wild.
Half human hybrid.
Run on gas and electricity. Let's fucking go, bud. Take some gas X, motherfucker.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, what would you? Okay, so like, what would? I personally don't know what the fuck I would do if I ever had a friend, male or female, that all of a sudden got into this whole AI companion thing or wanting to have like a sex spot or like. I personally don't know what I would do. Like, what would you do in that? Because I might just freeze up and be like, yo, I can't be this guy's friend.
I would look him in the face, first of all. Look him dead in the face.
Yeah.
Ask him what the genuine fuck is wrong with him. Okay, for one.
Okay.
For two, I would be like, you are not a human being. You are a fucking incel. You are a fucking disgrace. You are a waste of an ejaculation. You should have gone down the toilet drain. not in your mom's puss. And then I would no longer be friends with that person.
Oh, so you would just completely destroy his will to live.
Yes, because if that, from a real human being, hurts your will to live, then you can go cry to your fucking AI companion. They can, pat your head, rub your shoulders, whatever they do.
Stroke your cock.
Whatever they got to do, they can do it. But if you're coming to me as a human being, I'm going to respond to you as a human being. And that is what a human being does. That is what a friend does, is be honest with you.
Yeah.
And
after you would hope.
I would hope. But after that moment, I'm no longer your friend. So then I'm a stranger to you. So then after that, you want to kick my ass. You want to send your little maid to go kick my ass. We can do that. Whatever you want to do. But up until that moment, if we're friends, that's what I'm going to say to you.
You wouldn't just take a flamethrower to it, burn everything?
Well, no, because I feel like that's going to be considered as a homicide then.
To a robot?
Well, if they're so that in depth, then probably.
Ooh. Oh, you think robots are going to have rights one day?
There's a fucking robot holding Trump in place. This motherfucker's fucking wilting away. And
I think that's more of a puppet. I feel like something's going on there. I'm not sure what. But
no, I'm just talking about the fact that he has something going on with himself. I don't know. Anyways, how do we land on politics?
I don't know. You brought it in. I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck we got here.
Speaking of that, I guess the UFC fight is happening tonight.
No, fuck.
I don't know much about it, but there's a whole parade and stuff happening on the front yard.
Give a fuck. Fuck's sakes, I hate
his brain just got scrambled, ladies and gentlemen.
So, World Cup is obviously happening.
Yes,
right.
It is.
World Cup is obviously happening. I fucking hold on. I have some shit on I like cocaine left over on my pants. Sorry, residue. There's some shit happening with speaking of Trump, this fucking asshole, bro, with the World Cup. First of all, I don't understand. Like, I don't know if America does this because it's like, oh, it's my need for power just to show the world I have a power standing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck it is. But what they did with the Iran team was absolute bullshit. Like, first of all, it's the World Cup. Okay? This has been going on forever. The World Cup is a place and a time of unity when everybody comes together. Forget everything else. It has been held in Russia. It has been held in fucking Brazil at the time when they weren't doing too hot. Like, it's been held everywhere, and everyone got to go and, celebrate this thing because it is the World Cup, not a fucking North American Cup or European Cup, right? Trump's dumb fucking ass, because of the whole issue that they're having with Iran, he says the Iranian players, like, he gave them a hard time at immigrations. They weren't really accepting their visas and stuff like that, too. They would come in. So I guess the conclusion was they get to come in to America the day of their game, play their game, then they got to fuck off.
Yeah, I heard that, too.
So now I hope Canada and Mexico don't do the same shit. Well, if or when they play in those two countries. Because remember, this World Cup is North America. It's not U.S. only. It's Canada, USA, and Mexico.
So right now, are all the games happening in the U.S.?
No. Because like the first two games happened in Mexico. Happened, I think, in Mexico City and Guadalajara or something like that.
Okay.
But it's all spread out, right? And then we just had, like, the other day was in Toronto. So it's like it's all spread out. But what I'm saying is I hope it's like, because the U.S. did this to them, to the Iran team, I hope Canada doesn't do the same shit if they play a game in Canada. I hope they let them come in so they can rest. And like a lot of the media teams, the training staff, the coaching staff, they weren't even given visas, period.
Yeah, I heard they were denied. There's some denies happening even on photographers.
That's what I'm saying. So part of the media team. So It's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you're literally stopping them because you want to show what? That you have a bigger cock than them? Like, fuck off. I hate this shit that US does sometimes, bro. And it's very like, to show, like, look, I'm the bigger person. Like, you're honestly the worst fucking person alive.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, man. Like, this whole entire World Cup thing is supposed to be such a big lovey-dovey and
peaceful thing,
having a friendly competition to see who's the best in the entire world as a team. And it's sad that unfortunately politics is getting involved with that. Yeah. You're right though. Like, they had the World Cup in Russia, they had the World Cup in Brazil, and there was stuff going on at the time there, but no one brought those things even close to bugging with those other guys.
Exactly.
That's more of the higher ups want to fight with each other. Like, 100%. You got to keep that the way it is. It's like, I don't know. It's sad, but I wish them the best and I wish them good luck. I know they're playing soon their first match against New Zealand, so that'll be interesting to see. I'm gonna try my best to watch it, but we'll see if I have the time to.
Soon, at the time of this recording, because I just don't know. I don't know when this episode's coming out, but We'll see when how that game goes. But do you have a favorite for who you think is gonna win?
Like overall on the World Cup? I mean, Portugal's doing pretty good.
Portugal's doing good?
Yeah.
Have you seen him play?
Ronaldo's actually on beast mode right now.
When did they even have their game yet?
I could have sworn they just had their first game, or unless those were practice runs I was seeing.
No, brother. Portugal doesn't play till they're Group K. They haven't even touched ground yet.
No, so that's all their practice runs that they're doing. But from what I'm seeing just on like his ability still for how old he is now, I think there's a good chance that he's going to try and win one World Cup before he retires. And I think it might be this one.
You don't think he's won a World Cup before?
No, not that he hasn't. Like one last one before he retires.
Oh.
Like I think he's going to give it his all.
Look, I don't know much about soccer. I don't think he's going to retire. He has a $1 billion contract with Saudi.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is he going? Messi, I believe it's Messi's last season. It could be before as a player, I think.
Is Messi playing for Barcelona?
Argentina.
Or Argentina? He's still playing for Argentina, right?
Yeah. He's on Argentina.
Not for Barcelona, Argentina. No.
He's got, and I think Neymar is still with Brazil. So you have these three powerhouses. My guess to win.
Neymar's back from his injury. I forgot about that.
Yeah. My guess to win the World Cup this year is Argentina.
Really?
Yeah.
See, it's the top three for me: Portugal, Argentina, and Brazil. I feel like it's going to be one of those three. Okay. But I would genuinely be very shocked though if it is none of those guys.
Yeah. It could very well be none of those guys.
Because I'm not familiar. It's been a while since I've actually like really dove deep into like soccer lately. So I don't even know who the best new players are. I mean, I know there's Mbappe, I think. He plays on PSG. Oh, okay. I don't know what country he's playing for, but he's a good player too. I don't know. Like it could be a very big culture shock for me. I'm just so out of the loop.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been following soccer like that either, but like just from my knowledge, my prediction, because this is fun to also just bet like that. So my prediction is going to be Argentina. I'm going to lock it in right now. Why don't you lock one in right now?
Okay.
And at the end of the World Cup, we'll come back and we'll replay it.
Sounds good. Okay, I will lock in Portugal.
Portugal.
Because I don't think Spain's going to even come close. They've been doing pretty bad lately in the past few World Cups.
Who won the last year's World Cup? Argentina.
4 years ago?
Yeah.
Was it Argentina?
I think it was Argentina. Yeah, it was. Because that's when fucking, who's that homo? Salt Bay. When he came up on the pitch trying to touch Messi's arm and Messi like waved him off. Didn't know who the fuck he was. Remember that?
Yeah. And then his fucking business went fucking downhill after that.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Argentina did win that one.
My money is on Argentina to win.
They won it off of a penalty shot though, didn't they?
I don't remember details.
See, I personally don't like it when someone wins a game through penalty shots.
Why?
It's a 50-50 thing. I don't think that's how you should win the game. I feel like I understand
in terms
penalties.
of excitement.
Yeah. I want the people to be fighting for it, to get those kicks in from outside the box and try and get it in. Not a one-on-one against the goalie where this guy is against a 10-foot net and he has to start from the center and he's got to decide which direction this guy's going to kick the ball.
Yeah.
To me, that's a 50-50 chance, and I don't think that should be the end decider of who wins.
But it's the intensity of the penalty shot, man. It's like
for friendlies, 100%. But when I think World Cup or big championships like this, I feel like you got to just fight to the death. No penalties.
Like you want to keep going overtime until
overtime. Just go until one person scores. Just like what happened back in 2018? No, 2018, I think, or 2016, whenever the last World Cup was between Argentina and Iran. 91st minute goal from outside the box from Messi, and that's what ended the game. It wasn't penalties. It wasn't.
But yeah, again, that was extra time though. That wasn't like if they finished that game on a tie, they would have gone to like their overtime plus then their penalties regardless.
Right.
But I do see what you're saying. Like for me personally, the intensity and the anticipation comes out of that penalty shot because it's like that's that one moment where everyone's like glued to the TV. It's like no outside distractions.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone's glued because the pressure is so high. I could not even imagine being the player or the goalie in that moment.
Oh no, yeah.
Because that is a deciding factor for the World Cup. Like if you misstep one way, bro, you could throw the whole game away. So that part to me is exciting. It's the intensity with that. I just love the what's it called? Like the excitement of the penalties. I love that shit so much.
I do too. I just don't think that they should be the final deciding factor as who wins.
That's
you
fair.
know, because I feel like there's been so many opportunities where very, very good teams lose because they take it all the way down to penalties and then they lose that penalties.
How would you run it if it was in your choice, your decision? How would you have this go if a game ends in a tie?
I would continue to give them additional extra time. Right? You go in the extra time until your players physically tell you, no, you know what, we're just going to go to penalties. That's a different story, right? Because then it's a group decision factor, right? Okay, now we know it's a 50-50 chance, but we're willing to take it, right? But it's like, okay, if you have the ability where your guys still have the energy to keep running and keep doing plays, I think that to me is a lot more entertaining because I want to see them making their plays. I want to see them trying to dribble around another player and shoot from all sides of the base, right? But it's not a 1v1 where it's a 50-50. It's more competitive in my opinion. That's the way I would approach it. But I mean, again, I've played soccer prior many years ago, but like when we got to the penalty side of the game, the stress was a lot. The stress was a lot. Like to the point where it was just like you would trip over your own freaking dick because you would panic so hard.
100%.
Trying to figure out how the hell you're going to kick the ball. And then some people would just fucking shoot it into space.
Yeah.
And then, that just embarrasses the fuck out of you when that happens.
There still is an art form to penalties, bro. You have to know exactly how to angle the ball, where to angle it, how to go with it, how to spin it, all that type of shit goes into it. You can't just boot the ball into fucking Narnia, you know what I'm saying?
So I mean, I'm going to lock in with Portugal. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that Ronaldo's going to come out the way that he always does. I know Messi's kicking ass and taking names as well. And Neymar, I hope everything goes well with him too. I mean, he's very prone to getting another injury though.
I don't know.
You know, considering the fact how many injuries he's had and how many times he's had to go through like what do you want? Fuck, that just scrambled my brain. How many times he's had to have surgery and like what do you call that thing? Not recovery. Rehab. Yeah. You know, I don't know, but he got cleared to play. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Quick side note on the World Cup before we go. There's been these videos circling like Instagram. I only saw 2 right now with Brazil and Argentina. I think it's one of the coolest fucking trends that's going on right now. So you know, every player has like a celebration dance,
like an emote
dance. That they do after they score a goal or whatever, maybe. So they're going through. Sorry guys, the fucking cleaning team is on our level now. They're like, it's one girl doing like her makeup and shit like that, but she's doing like the songs playing in the background. They're chanting out each player's last name.
Yes, I saw that.
And then as they're doing, they do the different emotes the player does. Dude, it's such a sick fucking trend. I saw the Brazil one. I was like glued to the phone. I watched like 4 or 5 times. It was sick.
Some of those emotes are actually pretty sick though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like the one where he's doing this, where he scores the goal and he's like dancing. I'm like, that's a good shimmy, dude.
Yeah.
And then the one he's like aims the gun and kind of shoots it. That's pretty hard. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck.
My favorite one to date though is Ronaldo's when he jumps and says "Sue." The amount of memes people made from that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But anyways, guys, listen. I think we're gonna wrap this one up. There's a few other things I want to talk about, but we'll probably talk about it either on a future episode or with something else. We'll see. I don't know. But anyways, guys, listen. My name is Salim,
and it's your boy Devo.
If you enjoyed this episode, let's go back to the wide. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe. And if you didn't enjoy this episode, come back next week and try again. Sakib, I don't know if he's gonna be here next week either. This kid's fucking pissing me off. Anyways, we'll see you next week, guys.